Do you feel like you constantly have your phone in your hand? Working, doing business, you have no idea how to manage your time or turn it off without sacrificing time away from your family. If that's you, stick around because today I'm going to be giving you 9 time management tips to really help you take more control of your day. Let's go ahead, hop right into these 9 tips. The very first tip when it comes to time management is to really sit down and think about how many hours a day that you're going to work your business. You might be working a regular job, so you might have fewer hours during the week than you do on the weekends. But regardless, determine how many hours a day that you're going to work your business. This could be 2 hours, 4 hours, totally up to you. If you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe your work hours are when your kids are at school. That could be an easy way to set your hours. The second tip is to sit down and have a talk with your family and tell them, okay, this is what I'm doing. These are my goals. This is how many hours that I'm going to be working my business each day. So if you're working a business, it's not easy trying to run a home-based business, especially when you have kids. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not easy. Here is my third tip for time management, and that is to create a daily method of operation for you, okay? So number one, if you're not really for sure what you should be doing each day, personal development is one thing. The second thing is actually scheduling out time to implement and take action on what you just learned. The third part of your daily routine is creating content, whether it be a blog post, a video, a status update, just something that's solving the problems of those you're trying to attract. So the fourth aspect of a daily routine could be admin type stuff. This could be checking emails, checking in with your customers, getting in with your team, and last but not least is prospecting. So have a solid daily routine in place. My fourth tip is set timers on each activity. So there only should be a certain amount of time on each of those tasks. So the best thing you could do there is just turn off all distractions and set a timer. So if you have 30 minutes of personal development, set an alarm on your phone, get a little kitchen timer. When the timer goes off, you're done with that activity and you're moving on to the next one. Here's another thing when it comes to time management, and this is my fifth tip, and that is to set certain times that you're not going to work your business. Have those off-limit times. This could be like during dinner time or breakfast, to where like you're really focused on just enjoying your family and having conversations. So put your phone in another room or put it on silent and just have certain times blocked off to where you're only focusing on what you're doing. So my sixth tip as far as time management and making sure that you're staying focused is to either get up earlier or stay up later. My little girl, she likes to sleep in. So a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll set my alarm clock and I'll get up earlier than she does so I could work on certain tasks in my business before she ever wakes up. Even if it's not at a certain time during the day, use nap times or get up earlier or stay up a little later to allow you to work on your business. My seventh tip, this is something that I've personally implemented. Mondays, my daughter goes and stays with my mom. So Mondays are generally my long day. That's when I get most of my stuff accomplished. And then on Thursdays and Fridays, she goes to pre-K 3. And so Thursdays and Fridays are another day that I get most of my stuff accomplished. And if you don't want your child to go to preschool, maybe just see if somebody can come in just a few times a week for a couple of hours to allow you to get some of those activities in your business done that really need your focus. Eighth tip. This tip, OMG, changed my business. It totally freed up so much of my time and has allowed me to straight up be so much more productive. And that is delegating and outsourcing. You are only one person. You cannot do it all. I cannot do it all. And there was a point, honestly, where I just felt like I was just doing everything. And if you really sit down and think about everything you do in your business, literally write down everything that you do every single day, you are going to be like, holy cow, that is insane. And guess what I'm going to ask for my birthday or Valentine's Day? I'm not going to ask for flowers. No, get me a housekeeper. Just have somebody come over and just do a few things around the house to just allow me to just not be so frantic And so when I started outsourcing and just delegating certain tasks, it has allowed me to be so much more productive in my business, and it just allows me just to have that much more just over my time. Last but not least, this is my 9th and final time management tip. And that is to really get your marketing set up and in order. You might be thinking, well, what's that got to do with time management? So take, for instance, if you have a team, maybe you're constantly on the phone and you're answering questions and you're like going crazy, feels like it's going to just explode. Instead of doing that, start getting systems in place for your team. Like when you have somebody that asks you a question, start recording a video and then putting that like in a private Facebook group or putting it on YouTube. And that way, when somebody asks you a question, guess what? You point them to this same video. Because seriously, like while I'm sleeping, people are on my website. While I'm sleeping, people are watching my videos. And I wake up and I generate leads. That is going to free up so much of your time. OMG. So hope you guys got some value from this, and I hope you guys have an awesome night. Bye.